Thanks for watching Four Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen, and this is a retrospective on Iron Fist Volume 1, Number 3. And there's another beautiful cover. Look at the colors. Look at the action. Look at the drama. All by Dave Cockrum. And beautiful cover. And Dave Cockrum, I think, did a lot of these. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You heard it here first. Wrong. Keith Pollard. I have wonderful memories of Keith Pollard and some of the Bronze Age work he did in Amazing Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. He did some Fantastic Four work before John Byrne's first short run on that book. And then Bill Sienkiewicz took over for a while on art chores. I don't remember the writer. And then John Byrne's long Fantastic Four run took off after that. So, Keith Pollard with Klaus Janson inking. I'm used to so many of the works of Claremont and Byrne having Cockrum covers and a lot of the Iron Fist did. But anyway, this is a Keith Pollard cover with Klaus Janson inks, and it's still gorgeous, wonderful, colorful, pops. It just pops. So anyway, this story starts out with still Iron Fist and Misty Knight still looking for Colleen Wing, and so they head off at the end of issue number 2. They headed off to London. And they arrive at Heathrow, and, after the opening splash page there was, again, looking very Burnish again, and you do have the same inker as last issue, F. Chiaramonte. Don't know his first name. Maybe it's Frank. Maybe it's Finn. Maybe it's Flounder. I don't know. But anyway, right into the second page, and boom, the action starts with the plane coming under attack and being destroyed there. So now you've got a fiery inferno and lots of people in trouble. This is the issue that we find out, or that Iron Fist finds out, about Misty's arm. Misty having a biomechanical arm, or a bionic arm. And she shatters a supposedly unbreakable airplane window whenever they need to find a way of escape. And so Iron Fist gets into his superhero togs, and he immediately is confronted by a gentleman called, well, there's no gentleman, the Ravager, in a suit of armor, obviously atomically powered, nuclear powered. And so the combat begins. And again, John Byrne coming into his own on this title, beginning to own. Let's rev those engines. Beginning to own the Iron Fist character, and so things are looking better and better, as they were wont to do in that day, with John Byrne really just getting into early in his career, getting into the comics biz. So and really coming into his own. So there's just some great panels here that reek of that Byrne energy. And right there, the one on the far left there is a good example. And so, great stuff. And within this book, Danny and Misty get into an argument about where Danny's responsibilities lie. Danny believes that so many people were hurt during the Ravager's attack on the airplane that he needs to go after him, because, of all the damage he could do and all the people he could hurt. Misty believes that Colleen should be first on his list and that he should go after her. And so there is by the way, Danny actually uses, with a little nod to Marvel's then flagship character. I don't know who Marvel would call their flagship character today. I would still call it Spider-Man, but that's just me. But with a nod to Spider-Man, he tells Misty that with all the power he has, there is a huge sense of responsibility that he feels on his shoulders. And I just thought that was kind of neat to acknowledge that. And so he ends up tracking the Ravager by seeing what is normally unseeable. He remembers the lessons that Lee Kung taught him years ago, his surrogate father. And by the way, this issue has, I love I never did clip and collect, but I love that it has the Marvel value stamp there. All right. But anyway, he tracks the Ravager down to a building in London, and again, the combat ensues. And in the midst of this confrontation, Iron Fist disables Ravager's gauntlets, which were the venting system basically for his containment suit, and he becomes a different villain at the end of this issue, a villain called Radion, the Atomic Man. Marvel has had so many radioactive villains. In this form, he really looks a lot like Nucleo, but he's not Nucleo. But Radion, the Atomic Man, is who he becomes. And this, of course, in true Marvel cliffhanger fashion, this issue ends in a cliffhanger there with the explosion in the building that both of them are in. So anyway, another great issue, another fun romp, another great time. And just love this Iron Fist, this Iron Fist Volume 1. This is a classic series as far as I'm concerned. Should have lasted much, much longer. I need to read up on my history, find out, why it didn't last, if it was just, numbers, fell victim to the numbers game, or if, I don't know about what time that Claremont and Byrne were offered X-Men. But Byrne was known for being able to do more than one book a month. So, my goodness, at one point, he did Captain America, X-Men, and the Avengers all in 1 month. Maybe the Fantastic Four in there too. I'd have to check the publication dates on those. But anyway, that's it. Another retrospective, Iron Fist issue 3. I'm going to produce another video today. Got a small haul from Heroes and Wizards in Webb City, Missouri, and I'm gonna make that video. I may not put that out though until tomorrow or Monday. But anyway, that's Iron Fist number 3. Great series for you to search out. It'll take you some time, but they are still accessible. And even issue number 14, first appearance of Sabretooth, there are reprints out there. So, but hey, if you're positive minded and you have the means, you can find an issue of that you can, the cost of which you can live with, and you'll enjoy it. But anyway, just a great run. To me, lots of people talk about Fantastic Four. Byrne's Fantastic Four was great, but his work, my top 3 of Byrne's books would be X-Men, of course, Claremont and Byrne. Iron Fist would be a close second, believe it or not, to their X-Men work. But, and then his Submariner from the 90s. That was a great run, great book. And I loved his work on that as well. He did things with the Submariner no one else had done. From the beginning. And one of these days, I got rid of that series, and I really would like to reacquire it, the Byrne run, and do a retrospective on that. But that'll take some time. But anyway, that's it. Listen, if you haven't, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate the subscriptions, but even more, I appreciate the comments. So comment. Did you like the retrospective? Do you hate the retrospective? Do you, even if you comment just to tell me you'll never watch another one of my videos again, go ahead and do it. Express yourself, and I'll promise I'll say something nice back to you. Okay. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching Four Color Commentary, and I'll see you next video.